Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to look at the fascinating, honestly kind of mind-blowing science behind how our bodies actually age and repair themselves. If you've ever felt like time is just, wearing your physical body down, you're absolutely going to want to pay close attention to the research we're unpacking today.
So, most people believe that as we age, the body just simply and slowly breaks down. I mean, we've all felt it, right? You start feeling a bit sluggish, maybe your joints ache a little more than they used to, or you get a little brain fog over time. It's incredibly frustrating. And we're kind of conditioned to accept this as just an inevitable, permanent breakdown of our biological machine, as if our parts just have an expiration date that we literally can't control.
But what if science tells a completely different story? Here's the massive shift in perspective. Your body isn't actually degrading in the way you think it is. No way. In reality, it is constantly rebuilding itself. Think of your body like this highly advanced, hidden biological repair shop that never ever closes its doors. Right this exact second, old cells are being cleared away, new cells are forming, and damaged tissue is actively being repaired.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how incredible the speed of this regeneration is. Your gut lining, that's completely replaced in a matter of days. Literally days. Your skin is entirely renewed in just about a month. And those red blood cells carrying oxygen through your veins right now, replaced every few months. Even your bones are continuously remodeling themselves. You are continuously renewing yourself right this very second. It's like a giant puzzle constantly swapping out its pieces.
So, this begs the question, if we're always repairing, why do we feel so tired and worn down as we get older? Well, it's not because the mechanics in your cellular repair shop just packed up and quit working. The tools are there, the repair manual is wide open. The problem? The repair shop is out of parts. You're simply missing the essential nutritional components your body needs that actually finish the job. Today, we're going to look at 3 ordinary foods that act as the ultimate shipments of parts for your repair shop.
Food number 1, eggs, the body's building blocks.
We're kicking things off with a food that has been incredibly unfairly blamed for health problems in the past, but is actually the very first shipment our repair shop desperately needs. And to understand why, just look at the number 9. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids. Why is that essential? Because your body literally cannot make them on its own, and eggs provide them in the exact perfect ratios our bodies can use. In nutrition science, eggs are basically the gold standard that all other proteins are measured against when it comes to tissue repair. But here is where a lot of well-meaning people make a massive mistake. People love egg whites for the protein, sure, but when you toss that yolk in the trash, you are literally throwing away more than half of the egg's total nutritional value. It's an absolute tragedy for your cellular repair shop.
We aren't just talking about trace amounts in that yolk either. We're talking about highly bioavailable vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B12, and a truly critical, often overlooked nutrient called choline. These are the powerful, nutrient-dense building blocks your body is practically begging for.
Let's focus on choline for just a second, because it is so incredibly important. By definition, it's an essential nutrient vital for maintaining brain cell membranes, supporting memory and learning, and regulating liver fat metabolism. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, most adults fall alarmingly short of their recommended intake for choline. And egg yolks? Well, they're one of the absolute richest natural sources on the planet.
Now, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. But what about cholesterol? It's the big elephant in the room, right? We need to pause the narrative here for a second to directly address the skepticism you might have about eating eggs every day and that long-held fear of heart disease. Here's what modern research actually tells us. Large reviews published in the Journal of the American Medical Association have proven that for most healthy people, dietary cholesterol from eggs does not significantly raise cardiovascular risk. Your body is incredibly smart. It naturally adjusts its own internal cholesterol production based on what you consume. So you can totally enjoy those cellular building blocks without the outdated guilt.
Moving on to food number 2, Greek yogurt and kefir, the gut repair connection.
Now that we have our raw building materials from the eggs, we need a management system to process them, and that is your gut microbiome. Now, what's really interesting about this is that based on research from Nature Reviews Gastroenterology, a massive 70% of your entire immune system resides in or around your gut, with just 30% everywhere else. Your gut is literally the headquarters, the control center of your body's defense and repair teams.
Plain Greek yogurt and kefir are absolutely packed with live beneficial bacteria, like lactobacillus. And these live bacteria, they do some serious heavy lifting. They strengthen the gut lining, they actively support nutrient absorption, and they powerfully reduce inflammatory signaling.
This is absolutely vital because high inflammation blocks repair. So when these bacteria lower your inflammation, your body's repair processes can work much, much faster.
Greek yogurt also gives you this slow-digesting casein protein, which is incredible for maintaining muscle mass as we age. But I have to give you a very firm warning here. Added sugars will completely disrupt this delicate bacterial balance. All those brightly colored, heavily flavored yogurts in the grocery store, yeah, the sugar in them will completely cancel out all these incredible benefits. Always, always choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir.
And that brings us to food number 3, bananas. Support for nerves, muscles, and energy.
All right, so we've got our physical materials and we've got our management system. Now, we need the power to run the shop. Bananas might look kind of unremarkable, but biologically, they are heavy hitters thanks to their potassium powers. Potassium is the electrical wiring required for muscle contraction, nerve signal transmission, heart rhythm stability, and fluid balance. The CDC actually found that a lack of potassium is a huge hidden contributor to those mysterious cramps, daytime fatigue, and unexpected muscle weakness that so many older adults suffer from.
But it's not just about the potassium either. Bananas offer a perfect biological combination: carbohydrates plus prebiotic fiber. The carbs provide you with stable, usable energy without that terrible mid-afternoon crash. Meanwhile, that prebiotic fiber literally acts as the food that feeds and nourishes the good gut bacteria we just talked about in the yogurt. It's a perfect closed-loop system.
The master repair plan, putting it all together. Let's move to the plan and see how this builds.
We've looked at 3 isolated foods, but the real magic happens when we put them together in 3 logical steps. Step 1, you build materials with the complete proteins in eggs. Step 2, you optimize absorption with the live bacteria in yogurt or kefir. And step 3, you energize and stabilize the whole system with the potassium in bananas. Building, optimizing, and energizing collectively lead to real tangible tissue repair.
So the crucial point is this simple idea. Food isn't just calories, it's information. Your body is remarkably intelligent. It's always listening. When you consistently give it the right nutritional signals, it doesn't need to struggle. It will heal quietly, efficiently, and powerfully in the background while you just go about your life.
Simple foods, science-backed support, real repair. The core takeaway from today's explainer is that reclaiming your energy and vitality isn't about jumping on the latest restrictive diet trends. No way. It's simply about providing your internal repair shop with the right, everyday materials it desperately needs to do the job it already knows how to do.
Which brings us to a final, provocative question that I really want you to think about. If your body is already hardwired and ready to heal itself, are you ready to hit reset? It is time to stop accepting sluggishness and brain fog as a permanent state of aging and start taking active, informed control of your biological repair.
If you're ready to answer that question and put this knowledge into practice, click the link below to start your wellness journey with NatureWise Essentials today. Fuel your internal repair shop and let your amazing body do what it does best. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you next time.